are you guys doing today? My name is Anima and I have a can of Red Bull! Yeah, today we have a live Pokemon ORAS Wi-Fi battle for you, this time against Darizzle, otherwise known as Thomas, who is a very prominent supporter of this channel. So thank you for appearing on the channel today, and your support is very appreciated, good sir. There will be a question of the day at the end of the video. I'll remind you that the like button is a thing that exists. But what you do about it, what you do with the like button at the end of the video, is completely up to you. Or you could be a complete and utter rebel and smash that like button right now. I would love that. It would love that. And it would be super. Thomas's credentials will be in the description down below. So let's hit battle start and see what everybody has brought to the table. This is an RU tier game. We are basically, this is the 4th game with this exact team. We're probably going to put it away after this. So let's see. That is a Clawitzer. Hitmonlee, very scary, but at least we have a Cresselia to deal with that. We have a Jolteon, a Sigilyph, Banette, and a Cobalion. So this is a pretty scary team. I don't really know. It's kind of funny. I don't really know these Pokemon in combination with each other, so I'm like. So, let me let you know who I brought. I brought Reese, the Doublade, Handsome, the Heliolisk, my heater is very loud, Purequord, the Emboar, Urethra, the Cresselia, the Boogeyman, the Mega Abomasnow, and Jungle Gym, the Rhyperior. So, yeah, this is a Trick Room team. We've got our Trick Room setter upper / defensive fat thing. My Urethra, which is just bulging and huge, to set up the Trick Room and stuff. Scarf Piggy, and a bunch of other cool things. I mean, Reese works well in Trick Room or without because of Shadow Sneak, so it's fine. And Jungle Gym is, you know, just a good dude. So, no spinner unless the Hitmonlee is a spinner. I mean, Cobalion could definitely be the lead and go for rocks and stuff. I think what we're gonna do is actually lead with Purequord. I think that's our best decision. Let's do that. Let's lead with Purequord because we can bomb the Cobalion with a Flare Blitz if he wants to lead with that. And he might think, oh, I can just like set up my rocks and bugger off or something. I don't know. He doesn't have a spinner. Unless it's the Hitmonlee. I don't know if Sigilyph gets Defog, so we're just gonna have to go with that. Out comes Bruce Lee. That feels interesting to me. I don't know why you'd lead with Hitmonlee off the bat if you're a normal gem fake out, so on. So I'm not gonna mess around. I'm gonna go straight into my Urethra because I don't want to deal with a fake out to the face. Purequord's health is very precious to me because of the recoil and stuff. So here's the fake out. This is gonna do nothing because I'm max physically defensive. It's Life Orb! Wow, that surprises me. So that'll be why he led with it, because there's no normal gem shenanigans, which means he's not setting up an early, like an early sweep situation. Hitmonlee works best when everything is kind of weakened a bit, then you can get your unburdened and so on. But this is very interesting. I'm kind of scared of it. So my opponent now, I don't really know who my opponent's going to go into. I mean, it's obvious that it can't really do anything, this Hitmonlee. I don't know if Hitmonlee particularly gets knockoff. Why am I thinking about Hitmonlees having knockoff? I just think of all fighting types as having knockoff, to be honest. Hang on, I'm just going to put the volume down on my own music. Obviously, your guys' music will be different to mine, so that's pretty interesting. Now, let's see. So, he can go into whom? I mean, the Sigilyph kinda can come in. I really don't imagine him staying in right now. I really feel like a switch is happening. Not Cobalion. I don't really know. I'm gonna go into my... maybe Cobalion. Oh, Jesus. I'm actually gonna go into my Heliolisk, I think, predicting the out switch. So let's see him go into something that isn't Porn Star. That sounds like Sigilyph. It was not Sigilyph. it was not Sigilyph. So we could take an Aura Sphere to the Dome, and that would be super duper sad. Which makes me worried to go for Volt Switch and so on. But I think what I'm actually going to do is... he could stay in. He could stay in and know that I'm not going to go for a Volt Switch because he has a Jolteon. But at the same time, I kind of don't care because it'll just be Handsome staring at a Jolteon anyway, so I think I'm just going to go for the Volt Switch. And he does stay in, which is very good. We'll get some damage off on this thing. So that's okay. It is and it isn't, because an Aura Sphere is coming my way, and it's gonna suck, so... You're not gonna go for a Dark Pulse, are you? Dark Pulse would be super weird. Dark Pulse would be super weird. I don't know. What you gonna go for? Who knows? I want to go to Urethra, but I can't really counter this thing from there, and I don't want to take a bunch of hits. I think it's Assault Vest, because this is the answer to Urethra. I really want to go into Reese. I do. I'm going to go into Reese, actually. I think that's okay. Dark Pulse would be very interesting to me, because I think he would stay in and go for an Aura Sphere. Okay. So, a Dark Pulse could be coming, it depends, but because he brought this in on Cress, I feel like it's Assault Vest, so I think a Dark Pulse is probably coming. And with that being said, I'm going to go into Purewood, who can take a Dark Pulse, especially if he's Assault Vest and not Specs. Water Pulse or Scald would be very horrifying to see right now. Very horrifying to see right now. It's gonna hurt, but it shouldn't kill. Oh my Christ. That just killed. I am so shocked that killed. I'm seriously shocked that killed me. I am seriously shocked that killed me. I am seriously shocked that killed me. I would have lived with one, surely. Oh my goodness, I am very surprised. Fuck it, I'm just gonna go to Heliolisk. Wow, I'm seriously shocked that killed me. Wow, okay. Well, that's shit. Yeah, that's really bad. Okay. So Jolteon can come in right now. I don't want to take an Aura Sphere. This thing will kill me. I'm just gonna go for a Hyper Voice. Oh, I should have Volt Switched. Please die. Okay, it is gonna die. That's fine. So down goes the Clawitzer. Goodness me. Wow, I did not expect that. I'm not going to do a count because obviously that was like a modest max special attack. I don't know why I expected it. I just don't think I really see Emborg get one shot. So, shit. Now that is upsetting because we could have used Sigilyph. So out comes Quarter Dash. Could be Scarfed or could set up rocks. I think it's gonna set up rocks. That's what I think. That's what I think. Could definitely go for a close combat, but I'm just gonna go into my Urethra just to make the safe play because I need to play a bit safer now. Since poor Purewood just got bollocked for no real reason at all. So yeah, there are the rocks. Could have Volt Switched out, but didn't want to take the risk of getting a close combat to the face. So my opponent could definitely Volt Switch out. That's what Cobalions like to do. So with that being said, all of his pokes are super fast. Bennett could definitely come in now, and I would hate that. I want to set up a Trick Room. Who would come in right now, if anybody? The Clawitzer's gone. I think Bennett, if anybody, would come in. Do Cobalions knock off? Bennett, what do you do? What do you like? What do you enjoy doing? I think you just want to knock off and stuff and do all that kind of ting. Is that what you want to do? I'm just going to go for a Psyshock, to be honest. I think so. As my opponent is going to go for the Volt Switch. Could have got a Trick Room there, but I kind of feel like going for a Side Shock. I won't enjoy it if Sigilif comes out. But at the same time, that's just life. I know Darizzle really likes to set up, likes to sit there and go for Calm Minds forever kind of thing. So, hopefully this won't happen with the Sigilif. I wouldn't like that, that would be very sad. Out comes Illuminati, that's the Sigilif. It's going to take this Side Shock pretty well, I believe. Now, what is Sigilif's stats? Sigilif, what are your stats? You're kind of slow, you got good Spadif, and you're now burned because of the Flame Orb, so I guess this thing is just going to Psycho Shift and try and burn somebody, which is pretty sad. But you know what we're going to do? We're just going to go into, I think we can afford to just go into Handsome. Yeah, we're going to go into Handsome and just go for like a Dark Pulse or something. Doesn't matter if we get burnt because we're a special attacker, so that'll be okay, I think. We need to pull a Trick Room off fairly sharpish, I think. Unfortunately, we've lost our Scarfer, which is so sad. He is! I told you! Didn't I tell you? Didn't I tell you? Didn't I just tell you? Okay, so what we're going to do now, we're just going to go straight for the Dark Pulse. And, yeah, we're just going to do our best. We're just going to go for the Dark Pulse and try and smack it around with that. So that'd be pretty nice. Hopefully we'll do some good damage. I mean, it's at +1 now, so it's like, but, you know, we're just going to go for it. We're just going to try. This thing, like, Sigilifs just do the same thing. They just, like, Cosmic Power, and then Stored Power. And then just very sad. So he is actually going to withdraw Illuminati, realizing it's a bit too early to start doing that, and goes into Spearmint the Jolteon. We're going to get a Dark Pulse off on this thing, so I don't really mind. So that's okay. Not Stab, so I'm pretty happy with that, to be honest with you. My opponent could definitely go for a Volt Switch, and that would kind of sting. Now let's see. Or a Shadow Ball. I feel like a Shadow Ball is not that can't happen. So what we're gonna do actually, what's he gonna do? He can't Shadow Ball me. He has to T-Bolt or Volt Switch. Now, do I be real and go for Volt Switch myself? Ooh, decisions. Now, will Dark Pulse actually kill this thing? Will Surf kill it? Because Surf is a bit stronger. I think Surf might. Hyper Voice would be very nice as well. Whoops, I think we're just gonna go for a Hyper Voice, even though I would like to go for Surf. We're just gonna go for a Hyper Voice. So my opponent's gonna stay in a Thunderbolt. Unless this is Specs, we should live. We do. And we're gonna yell at this thing, and it should die. After seeing how much Dark Pulse did. So down goes the Jolteon, super nice. That's a speedy threat out of the way. Handsome is still alive as well. We've got one more hit left in us. Of course, the Bennett can come in and Sucker Punch me. If that's what it wants. So out comes Bruce, the Hitmonlee, who, of course, wants to just fake out, and that'll be the end of that. What we're going to do, though, is we're going to... At least Reese is still alive. We need to keep Reese in good condition. We're going to go right into Urethra. It's obvious, but we're just going to do it. We're going to go into Urethra and then maybe think about setting up that Trick Room now. So it goes for the Mach Punch, not the Fake Out. And it's going to get hurt by Life Orb. That is totally fine. Now let's see. I want to keep Heliolisk around because it's my favorite Pokemon at the moment. Forever. Actually, we die to rocks, don't we? That's a thought. But at least we have Heliolisk for Death Fodder. Now, after I talked that big talk about, like, not wanting to kill it and stuff. Right. Now, let's see what to do. Now, what I'm going to do is I am going to go for the Trick Room, I think. Yes. As Bruce is going to make a hasty retreat, we're going to see Bayonet or Sigilif. Out comes Maverick, the Bayonet, who's going to get my lefties, that's fine. We're going to set up the trickiest of rooms. And now, to be honest, I do feel like foddering Heliolisk. I think that would be the best play right now. So we're gonna do that. We're going to sack Heliolisk and yeah. We're gonna sack Heliolisk and whack the Bayonet. Yes, I think that's going to be our plan. We're going to sack Heliolisk and then go for a combination of hits on the Bayonet. It's of course going to Mega Evolve. I really don't understand why the Calc doesn't have, like, I don't know, why it doesn't have, like, hang on, let me think. Yeah, just go into the Boogeyman. Why it doesn't have the Megas anymore? I'm very confused by it. So let's go into the Boogeyman. Sucker Punch won't kill us. We're just going to Mega Evolve. My opponent could go straight for the Destiny Bond. I'm actually going to go for a Blizzard here. I don't think this will kill it. We can hopefully just go for a Blizzard, then follow up with an Ice Shard, and that should take it out without us having to fight around with Priority Destiny Bond, because we should be faster under Trick Room. My opponent is actually going to withdraw Maverick and go into Quarter Dash the Cobalion, just to sack it off, I guess. So we've got... this is our... what is it? Our second turn of Trick Room. We have a few more turns of Trick Room than one would anticipate. So let's go for it. We're going to go for Blizzard. Boom! And this is going to do a good-ish chunk of damage. We can actually go for Blizzard again, because it won't miss. So, yeah, shit. I'm going to go for Blizzard again. Should be fine. Just go for it again. Now. Hitmonlee. Let's see how much a Mark Punch should do. A Mark Punch will actually really fucking hurt me. It might kill. So down goes Cobalion, which is super cool. Now Hitmonlee can come out and fake out Mark Punch. Definitely. It can come out and fake out Mark Punch, which is very scary. I don't know if he'll see it though. He should do. I feel like that's what the point was of sacking Cobalion. Now, yeah, the Hitmonlee can come in, fake out Mark Punch, and I'd be dead. Of course. Fake out is probably the best thing, because it will stall the hail in the Trick Room, and, you know, just good stuff. So there it is. Out comes Bruce! Now, I'm actually going to go into Reese to monopolize on the Trick Room still being around. We don't have to go into Crest just yet, so let's go into Reese, and then we can set up an SD under the protection of the Trick Room. So my opponent is going to go for the fake out, not going to affect Reese, of course. Now I can go for an Iron Head. Oh no, I should just go for Iron Heads now, yeah. I could go for an SD. This thing is going to have EQ though, isn't it? You have knockoff as well, don't you? Iron Head will just kill it. Iron Head will just kill it. If we get to +2 with Shadows, if we get to +2, we'll be able to kill it with Shadow Sneak anyway. So I think what we're going to do is, unless he crits me with knockoff, we should actually be okay. I'm going to go for an SD, as my opponent is going to withdraw Bruce. Goes into Illuminati. Yeah, we just set up an SD! Oh my god, okay. Okay. Reese! Reese! What's happening, bro? You gonna do it? Let's go for a Shadow Sneak. Illuminati is just gonna melt. So that'll be fine. Yeah, that's good. Down goes the Sigilif. Yeah. The hail's going to stop. The hail stopped. Full stops are so dramatic. Fuck full stops. They're such posers. Out comes Maverick, the Bayonet, and now I really feel as though we are going to get sucker punched and or knocked off and or something. So I'm actually just going to go for the Iron Head because I won't be able to outspeed you anyway, because I'm a speed reducing nature and shit like that. Yes, and you're actually fairly fast. Wait, no, who am I thinking at? Bayonet, what are your stats, Bayonet? I don't know Mega Bayonet's stats, so yeah, you're faster than Doublade anyway. Faster than Doublade, so yeah. Thankfully we still have a slew of threats. So my opponent is actually going to go for the Destiny Bond. Very intéressant. I don't mind. I really don't mind. I'm just going to whack it. One shot. Wow. I don't mind this because Bayonet is always going to take down one Pokemon. So yeah, that just happens with Bayonet. And my Cresselia is still healthy and fine. So yeah, I think we should be alright, to be honest with you. I think we should be okay. I think so, all things considered. I think so. Now what we're going to do now is just go for the Psyshock, as my opponent is going to fake out. I kind of want to Moonlight because I'm a bit scared. I kind of want to Moonlight. Yeah, I'm slightly scared. I don't want anything weird to happen. Yeah, because knockoff will hurt me. And if it's a crit... Whatever, no, I'm not going to Moonlight. If it's a crit, that's just life. Yeah, it's fine. 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 Psyshock will kill it, and it should be fine, I think. Badoosh. Yeah. That is going to be that for the Hitmonlee, and that is going to be the game. So thank you so much, Darizzle, for the challenge. Your support on the channel is very much appreciated. Let's make me all big! Yahoo! Wow. Super. Okay, folks, so today's question of the day is, are there any films right now that you would recommend? If there's a film that's like your fave film ever, and it's like the film that is just like monumental and we should all watch it, then just recommend it right now. I would recommend, I'm gonna recommend some stuff. Let's give this man a nice. I really like The Thing. I really like that film. I think it is really good. It's oddly satisfying to watch because it's like old special effects, so they didn't know, like, they probably thought, man, this is scary, this is really scary stuff, but it's just like not very good special effects, so I think that's cute. But it's really satisfying, and the acting is actually not bad. I remember it as being pretty cool and fun. Also, at the moment, what did we see recently? We saw Cinderella, and we saw The Monkey Kingdom. Oh my god, The Monkey Kingdom. Brilliant, especially if you like animals and documentaries. Especially if you like those two things. So, yeah, The Monkey Kingdom is just super fun. It's cool, it's interesting, it's Disney. The camera work is absolutely super. It's really high quality. It's just a treat to look at, really. So I really enjoy The Monkey Kingdom. Really into animal documentaries and stuff at the moment. Just love animals. And what was it? Yeah, Cinderella, that was pretty good. It was pretty good. Yes, yes, we enjoyed that. I don't know if... I mean, it's just really nice looking, and it's really good for kids, I think. Because they pass off a nice message, and everything's super nice to stare at, and Helena, what's her name? Blah Blah Carter, I can't ever say her last name right, so I'm not even going to try, plays herself, as usual, and is super funny and weird. But I really like animated films. How to Train Your Dragon, oh my goodness, absolutely super. Love those films. Anyway, folks, thank you so much for watching. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you soon, my friends. Bye-bye.